I remember watching my mother, hands gnarled from years of housework, counting coins to buy vegetables. She, a woman with a sharp mind and a thirst for knowledge, was reduced to pinching pennies. Growing up, I vowed to be different. I would have financial freedom. I would be the master of my own fate. I went to university, excelled in my studies, and landed a good job. I was living the dream, or so I thought. But then came marriage, and with it, the unspoken expectation. The expectation that I, like my mother, would become the keeper of the home, the silent supporter, the financial dependent. It was a slow, insidious process. First, it was just for a while until my husband's career took off. Then it was better for the children if I was home. And just like that, I found myself in the very cage I swore to avoid. It was a cage of my own making, built with societal expectations and reinforced by my own silence. From a young age, girls are bombarded with messages about their natural roles: nurturers, caregivers, homemakers. We are taught to find fulfillment in the domestic sphere, while boys are encouraged to conquer the world outside. These societal expectations are so ingrained that we often internalize them, becoming complicit in our own oppression. We marry for love, for companionship, for partnership. But somewhere along the way, the scales tip. The burden of domesticity falls disproportionately on women, even when they work outside the home. This unpaid labor, often invisible and unappreciated, comes at a high cost. It robs women of their time, their energy, and ultimately, their financial independence. The work that women do in the home, the cooking, the cleaning, the childcare, is real work. It has value. It keeps families running, economies functioning, societies thriving. Yet it remains largely unpaid and undervalued. This lack of financial recognition has far-reaching consequences. It leaves women financially vulnerable, particularly in times of crisis such as divorce or widowhood. It limits their choices, forcing them to stay in relationships they might otherwise leave. It perpetuates a cycle of dependence, passed down from generation to generation. The world of finance, with its complex jargon and often intimidating atmosphere, can seem like a foreign land to many women. This is no accident. We are not encouraged to engage with money matters. We are not taught to invest, to negotiate, to build wealth. This lack of financial literacy is a deliberate tool of disempowerment. It keeps women reliant on others, unable to exercise full agency over their lives. It is time we dismantle these barriers, equip women with the knowledge and tools they need, and level the playing field. Financial independence is about more than just money. It is about freedom. The freedom to make choices, the freedom to pursue your passions, the freedom to walk away from anything that diminishes you. It is about having the agency to shape your own destiny. Imagine a world where women are not forced to choose between motherhood and a career. A world where they are not financially penalized for taking time off to raise children. A world where they are valued for their contributions, both inside and outside the home. This is the world we must strive to create. The fight for financial freedom is a collective one. It requires a shift in societal attitudes, a dismantling of patriarchal structures, and a commitment to empowering women at every level. We must challenge the notion that a woman's worth is tied to her domesticity. We must create supportive environments where women can thrive both personally and professionally. We must demand equal pay, affordable childcare, and financial literacy programs tailored to women's needs. To my sisters, I urge you to break free from the shackles of financial dependence. Educate yourselves, invest in your future, demand your worth. Financial freedom is not a luxury, it is your right. It is time we claim it.